Let's record another video. I'll probably do this once again in two parts. Actually, I'll do this video. I don't know. I think I remember doing one of the maps from there, so I'll just do this one. I will pick a map that went the distance, like this one, and then we'll just do two parts. Okay, so we have 100 Thieves on the attack, and they double up from Vitality does not work at all. 100 Thieves, they don't take any damage, and Vitality, they take heaps. Even Cinder going down to a Molly, and all of a sudden it's a 2v5. Sailor watching the flank looks like he should get a free kill there, but Destriant, good dodging, good timing. 2v4, I think 100 Thieves, yep, they're just going to play back, play that numbers advantage. And Vitality, they try to make a play early in the round, going for a two-person push towards A, towards A main. Doesn't end up working out for them, and they end up taking so much damage that they're just not able to defend the site once 100 Thieves go for their push. And now Cryo gets the first, Destrian with two, but a round win to start off this match. I'm going to do this a little bit faster. I'll just skip moments like this. And I kind of like the Viper Astra here. I've been a little bit on the fence of whether this combo is really worth it, and if you should just run a. Actually, we're seeing a Sova and bang, easy 2 on the flank, and a Force. It's only Crow who takes like 20 damage in that round. Otherwise, a very, very flawless round indeed. But yeah, we've seen kind of two types of compositions running up, which is coming up, which is util heavy comps and more well-rounded comps, or exec heavy comps. So what I mean by that is the util heavy comps are what we see from 100 Thieves right now, where usually you're running the Viper and the Astra instead of just one or the other. And then you have your two initiators plus your chamber. Usually you would run maybe a KO instead, and that's your duelist, kind of like what you're doing on an icebox with the zero duelist icebox comp. But on the other side, you have Vitality, who they end up running a duelist. They are leaning into the fade. But we're going to see this execute come out. Yeah, Derek with the drone, and I think he might have spotted out Cinder, but he doesn't. And Cinder's able to get one as well as Mosey, but he's stuck backside. But he's not going to get spammed out. Oh, just as I say that, just as it looks like he was about to get to cover, Asuna finishes off that kill. So it's not entirely lost right now. But Twiston looks like he wants to peek, but it looks like he's going to peek on contact instead. The double recon comes out. But Mosley, he's got three. Just as soon left. And Bone Cold is going to clean that up. So you can see it there where util heavy comps, they can get a little bit stuck, and it's hard for them to force executes where you have a Neon or a Jet who can just cross that gap, especially on the B side of the map where you have this huge empty space in the middle of the map. You can use a duelist to use that duelist to take a lot of that space that the Viper Ball provides. But when you don't have that duelist, it's obviously harder to do that. You can't force these types of things, and you have to rely on your util to help clear them out. This is what we see here with the double recon. You're technically able to recon twice in the same location, and means it's impossible for the opponent to break both at once. But what I'm more interested about in this comp is the lack of no flashes. Usually instead of Sova, I would expect a... See, I don't know if I want to do like analytical type content right now. Like I'm co-streaming or casting. I'll focus on doing like I'm co-streaming right now. Because every other every other video I've done is more trying to simulate a cast. So yeah, you'd usually run the KO instead of the Sova. Actually, I've never seen a Sova on Pearl before. I think it's only recently once since Fade got nerfed, where her prowler duration went from 3 seconds to 2.5. But Cry, he's gonna run into contact here, goes down, and it's just actually two members from 100 Thieves. Stella playing on site gets one. Nice trade by Destrian. Derek, he's in the middle of side and gonna get taken down by Cinder. So yeah, since because I'm pretty sure this was the pre-nerf patch, pre-fade nerf patch, and pre-chamber nerf patch as well, where the power duration changed from 3 to 2.5, which personally I don't think is that much of a difference. But I think a lot of people are in certain situations, like on Icebox and Pearl specifically, where there are a lot of long angles for you to clear, deciding to shy away from the fade and move closer to the Sova, which I mean we've really never seen because fade has just been super popular ever since. Fade has always been relevant since Pearl has been released. Early Sova drone there. This is going to clear out the close angles. But 100 Thieves are just on that Stigma buy since they lost 2 gun rounds in a row. Did I say a Stigma round? Oh. Who was that? Was that Twiston? I'm going to assume that was Twiston. He spuns out, spots him for onto Cryo. And that Viper Wall has bought a lot of space for them. Look at that, 4 members rotating towards the B side of the map. 100 Thieves, I mean, they would be an absolute joy right now if they were to execute. And that's a member spotted out towards A long. And here comes a call that Destrian is in a lot of trouble. He's playing back towards backside. Oh, he was one shot with the Sova ult, but Derek just barely misses him. So we are going to see a retake with Vitality having a person advantage there. 3 people towards Art. Cinder takes a fight, but just gets a little bit overwhelmed there. And Twiston, he is also flanking as well. Derek with 1. So mostly he is going to be down, but can be rizzed up here. Derek playing towards main. Cry with 1. Cry with another, but Bone Cold with 2 of his own. Yeah, why do you go for the res? It's 12 seconds if. What a dog. Anyway. So yeah, I've seen in a couple games, I mean, they've mostly been show matches, but people have decided to move over to the Sova, which I find interesting. I still think Fade might be better because of the double prowler that you can use in certain spots, even if it isn't as useful as a Sova drone towards Belong. Because I guess that's a trade-off. Would you rather have the prowlers that can do something like this and immediately clear out B-Link, or have a Sova drone which can be used to clear out Belong? and the cubby and pillar position. And I guess it can also do that. So Derek is controlling a lot of the space right now, and I like the call from Stella to rotate over while Derek's doing a lot of the distraction, but space taken by Molesey, he flashed around the corner and sees no one there, so I think that's going to make the call that, I mean, they're most likely not going to be long, and you're going to, yeah, that's exactly what I want to see. Molesey and Burncold, they're going to rotate towards the A side of the map. But I think they just outsmarted themselves because look what's happening here. The Astral Wall. But Twisted and Sidear can't shut down. Can't get any more. But good to get one here. So 4v4. Vibe, and most importantly, the Viper's Pit on top. And it's so hard for them to cross through. But it's that double. It's the molly. It's so unexpected there, and he gets two with it. Still, even playing inside, and he gets the whole ace. That was so unexpected, but still, he's able to get two because, I mean, despite having the Astral Ball put down by Vitality, trying to defuse the bomb, it was still inside the Viper's Pit, which meant that they got decayed all the way to 1 HP. So Stella threw the Molotov through the wall, and there was nothing they could do. Oh, and it was actually the Seize combo from Asuna. They thought they could stick the bomb, but the Seize comes down as well to decay them instantly, 7-5, decay them instantly, and kill them straight away as well. Twisted, I mean, look, they're aggressive. Ugh, I don't know, I don't feel good about the way I'm speaking right now. And he even gets a second with the knives that were popped. I'm pretty sure he only got that, but bang, he's back to the wall against Destiny and he isn't going to clear it. So this round is just a disaster. Vitality making plays one by one. One at a time. 100 Thieves, I think they're just trying to cut noise, try and make Vitality spread as much as possible, and then play on to contact. Asuna is on the side, but he's going to get spotted out by the Prowler. Mosey swings out from Art and gets two, so that's not only a thrifty, but a flawless from Vitality. It's a really insane job there to clap back. We set this load. So Vitality, they've taken the lead now. So anyway, so 100 Thieves there finally on the gun round, and it's really important for them to shut down all this momentum that Vitality has because Vitality's economy is out of control right now. Look at that, 2k on the least and 5k on the most stack member. Bang is lurking here, but could run into some trouble here. Doesn't expect Bonko to be playing in the smoke. And Bonko is still anchoring the site. But no one is playing toward, no one is pushing out a main, and The two members, Art, they decide to push back. Crow trying to make some space towards Connector, but gets chunked very heavily by Destrian, and Bone Cold even gets one, and everyone from Vitality is chiming in. Bone Cold with 3 on the round. I mean, that was just a really insane job of anchoring there by Bone Cold. Mm-hmm. And 100 Thieves, once again, they are back to a thrifty, to a light by round twist, and he's playing up top. Plays on contact with the Killjoy turret. Ends up hopping down. I'm not sure if that was on purpose, but Cry, he's jump spotting here, and I think he just barely spotted Twist in there. I'm not sure if he's gonna peek, and yep, he ends up just TPing out, doing the smart thing. And Mosey, he takes 2. Even the nade comes down, but Cinder has his back. And so Mosey, he's going to be able to fall back as well. All of this util. Mosey, he does all the hard work, and then the util is able to protect his life, stop 100 Thieves from pushing towards that B link, saving his life. So it's going to be Destrian to take contact. It's going to get chunked down to 51 HP, but throws the season time, which stops the aggression and Twistin. Speaking of aggression, Twistin decides to get super aggressive, pushes out of B long, and 100 Thieves are really pinched right now. They're going to have to go for their side take now with 25 seconds left, and bang, that's a great headshot, and even a second, and it completely opens up the site. Around there looked like it was all in 100 in Vitality's control, and suddenly on 100 Thieves make it even. Twisted on the flank, but he hasn't operated. This could be bad, but Cinder, he gets one. Twiston confirms that kill, and Cinder even with the one from the front, but it didn't matter. Vitality are just really having a good read on 100 Thieves. And I think that's something that 100 Thieves are lacking right now is plays revolving around the utility. Especially when you don't have a duelist, you have to revolve around using your utility to overwhelm the enemies and make these huge plays. But we're not really seeing that right now. Especially with the double recon, you're supposed to really overwhelm positions to really confirm that they're not playing on multiple sides of a site when go for the aggression. And look how aggressive Destrian is playing. He's all the way up close. Is going to fall back and luckily not go down. I think Destrian is feeling himself a little bit too much, baby, with that play. And off the back of that, 100 Thieves are going to go fast. They're going to have a free side and looks like a free bomb plant in the 5v5. So I wonder how this is going to go. Cinder playing towards mid, going to take contact with Derek, but pulls out his, tries to take away his alarm bot at just the wrong time. So 100 Thieves, they do have a piss advantage, but can they convert? The horn up top, and that's going to allow Derek to get so much damage, and 3 people hit with that first tick of the ult. And even a couple members put down low for Vitality. Crow, he's got the flank towards Art. Gets one shut down, but still. 100 Thieves there should be able to close this out. 30 HP on Destrian. He's just going to try and get a kill, but he ends up going down, so 100 Thieves finally with the round back. Kaido recognizing that aggressive play from Destrian to start off the round, that he probably wouldn't be doing that if they were playing strong side A, because they would have multiple members there. They wouldn't need a reason to push so aggressive. So he reads that play, forces Destrian to hide and run back into the smoke towards Art. And the 100 Thieves is able to go for the execute 5v5 and win that out. Twiston, I wasn't watching to be honest, but I think he missed that shot playing on top of the box. So that location is finally revealed from him. He'd been playing there a couple times, and a flash through the smoke, bang, is in a safe position to just fall back. Destrian is going to clear out along with the Prowler. And we do see a little bit of a default coming in. The two initiators from 100 Thieves playing towards Art. Just clearing out all his positions. But they're not going to hit towards there. They're actually going to hit towards B. Cinder is jump spotting, but I don't think he's spotted anyone yet. And then I think he just spotted 3 kids from 100 Thieves. So they're going to have to go really fast here. Because if they don't, Vitality is going to be able to quickly rotate. A knife is going to get destroyed, but are they going to read that Cinder's playing in this copy? Doesn't look like it. He gets one, but isn't able to get any more, and Cryo through the smoke gets one. Spike is going to go down, and Twiston isn't able to hit anything through the smoke. Vitality, they're just trying to scale up a little bit slowly. Bang, he's going to swing out. Spots how Destrian is able to confirm the kill. And last member spotted. And looks like they have a decent idea of where Molesy is playing. And it's just a matter of time. Is going to get one. But shut down promptly. A 100 Thieves going into this final round, they have a chance to make it 6-all, which I mean is a pretty good achievement given that I felt like Vitality were really dominating them on all of the gun rounds. And we're going to see that start off with an aggressive play towards a short double Prowler from Asuna, which is buys a lot of pressure, but he's getting pinched right now. And all 5 members from 100 Thieves from Vitality, they're actually playing towards Art. Bone Cold with 1, but Cry playing backside, same as Destrian, he's playing backside. And it's Cosmic Divide. But Bag gets a spam onto Twiston. So suddenly it's a favor, and suddenly this round is favored in Vitality's direction. Cryo, here's the bomb, he's slowly rotating onto site. Cinder playing inside the smoke. And I think they could fade any moment now. Molotov broken in time. And Crow is able to shut down Cinder towards Art. Crow also going to be able to plant the bomb. And Destrian does feel a little bit stuck right now. Does decide to wait a little bit, and Crow, he's going to fall back in case Destrian push towards CT. But Bang's got the kill. And it's 6-6. And that was alright. I didn't feel like there was anything amazing.